voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wow. Lift it up.
Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning to everybody. I'm sorry about the earlier time today. You know, this is the day before I go down to New Orleans so I can go to my ancestors' area gravesite. So I had to come on earlier. I ain't gonna lie, it was either not come on at all or come on early. So I apologize, replay gang. I know y'all gonna be like, oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. I swear to God, I'm sorry. It's not y'all, it's on me. It's just that I got a lot of errands to run. I got a lot of things to do, and I needed to either come on now or not come on at all this morning. And I wanted to come on and talk to y'all. So again, sorry for the ones who not gonna catch it on time. Again, it's not your fault, it's mine. I apologize. I just got a lot of running around to do. But good morning to everybody in the building. I cannot make this a very long live because, like I said, I got things to do. However, because I'm in the process, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm in the process of buying a car and traveling. So I'm busy and I'm getting all this paperwork for my other car taken care of. So sorry, y'all. All right. I wanted to talk about a few things. First of all, I want to discuss Amanda Seales. I know everybody's, in today's climate, people are so fickle. It's almost like, it's not almost. This is what it is. The internet tells the people how to feel. And if the internet or the algorithm wants the masses to be happy about something or somebody, they make them do that by the way they present the person. If the algorithm wants the people to be mad at somebody, they do whatever it takes. And I sit back because I pride myself on not, for the most part, because I'm not perfect, not being one of those algorithm people. I see how all it takes is for the majority or a few to say something and they become the majority, then the whole world thinks the same thing. Because this Amanda Seales girl is cringe. She is cringe. And we're going to get into it. It's almost giving cosplaying black. And I probably said this before, but I don't care if she did the interview with Shannon Sharp. I don't care about none of that. It's cringe. And we are championing anybody with melanin because as Black Americans, we are taught that all Black people are the same. Only us. No other race of people think like this. Or no other group or subgroup of so-called Black people think this way. Only us. And they use it to their advantage every single time. Okay, every single time, and it's sick. It's sick. Yeah, JM, it's a world of sheep. That's literally all it is. A world of doggone sheep. Who else I want to get on here? And we're gonna get on it as we go. Let's just go get Amanda Seales. Let's just go get Amanda Seales because it's just like, girl, it's cringe. They defend her like crazy on TikTok. Girl, it's cringe. She don't even give authentic. She just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe my ass. I don't know. It just don't give. It's not authentic. It's just not. But we're gonna go get her. We're gonna talk about a couple more other people as the time goes on. But again, I can't be up here too long. Before we get into that, let's get into Neo's baby mother. The preference went on to basically, I guess, try to expose Neo and call him a young Diddy, and then she literally made herself look a fool. Ma'am, didn't you take that lady husband and I had these churn with him? Now you want to come on here and try to embarrass him, but ended up embarrassing yourself? This the preference, you guys. Let's go get it.
off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell him about the freak off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling. No, I don't give a listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell him why we're here today. Shut boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start? What did we talk about? What did I ask of you? All of that is irrelevant.
Morning, Tasha.
Okay, so you calling the police like a y'all, guess what? Over what? Because he want hoes over the house while his kids is here. Why you like to have hoes, drugs, and weed, alcohol, mushrooms, and prostitutes in the house while his kids are here. Everyone has asked him to stop, but he will not listen to nobody. This is what's going on. This is the tea. While the is in the house, I asked him not to bring no in the house. I even came over here to help him with these kids because he won't watch these kids. Tell him about the freak off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Tell him about the freak off. Tell them about the freak off. Tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. Oh, shut the fuck up. You don't give a fuck about none of these kids. Do y'all see a fucking picture in his house of a fucking kid? He don't care about these kids. All he care about is doing drugs, drinking alcohol, fucking these hoes. That's what you care about. So let's go. I'm a Diddy bop the fuck up out of here. You and your freak off. You can get back to your freak off in a minute. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. You'll be next. Your stories will be coming out next. He gonna say, my daughter crying. You gotta go. But the hoe gonna stay, huh? The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Excuse me.
The hoe gonna stay? The hoe gonna stay?
Excuse
the hoe gonna stay?
Come on now.
The hoe gonna stay?
You're doing a lot.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Why can't you just be at home with your kids?
Why can't you just get out?
Why you just can't be at home with the kids?
Excuse me.
Why you can't be at home with the kids? Is that hard for you to lay in the bed and lay down with your kids?
No, I've done it before.
No, you don't do it. That's the problem. That's why I'm here. And you know that. And you know that. And you know that, though. And you know that. And you know that. I'm on that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your man, shut your up. Shut your up. Take care of your kids and shut the bitch. Man, shut the fuck up. Mr. Clean. Please stop playing with me before I slap the shit out of you.
Yo, you slap the shit out of me.
No, shut your up. Shut the yeah. I know I'm gonna go to jail with you. That's why I'm staying far away from you. The police. Shut your up. Pussy. You already did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Shut up.
Okay. Girl, you look so fool. You at Neo house. Good morning, everybody. You guys like the video. She's at Neo's house. Neo ain't at her house. She's alleging that he asked her to come over to help him with the kids. And then she gets over there, goes live, and tries to make it seem like he's the one having the issues when, girl, it's clear that you jealous of him and the other women. You don't care about them kids neither. You in there yelling and acting a fool while the baby laying sleep in the bed. And this the one, so let me just to clarify, is she the one that he cheated on with the ex-wife who he cheated on with from the first wife? So you get what I'm saying? You know how Monguetta was the first wife, and then the second wife came along and swore to God she didn't break them up, and then they got married. Is this her, or is this the new baby mama who he cheated on the second wife with? I'm confused. She is. Girl, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's giving she mad that he remember he just was online with two girls. It's giving bitter. That's the new one. That's what I thought. It's giving bitter. That's not her. Wait, I'm confused now. Is this baby mama number 3? Is what I'm asking. Cheated on Monguetta with her? So is this the second wife? Because remember, he married the second girl, correct? Regardless of who it is, you look a fool. You look a fool. You looks a fool. Girl, you trying to expose Neo. We all know Neo be on them hoes. But you looks a fool. Girl. Real China don't say who's sleeping with his alien head ass anyway, girl. You know niggas got if anybody will sit down and sleep and kiss on Rick Ross and they both wear a size double D, then I know money can buy happiness. Or at least a woman. Because there's no way we will both be picking up our boobs when we getting up off the bed. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way we naked. I gotta turn over and grab my boobs because I don't want them to fall. You know what I'm saying? And then I look over and he grabbing his. That's just one, that's kind of a thing for me. It's kind of a deal breaker for me. No, it's not kind of. It's a deal breaker. I don't like men with boobs. I'm sorry. Right. People were sleeping with Flav. Girl, clout is a hell of a drug, ain't it? But anyway, Neo wife, you look a fool. You look a hot ass mess, Mom. You look a hot ass mess, baby mama, wife, whatever. Yeah, they started early. I got to get up out of here. I'm sorry. They started a little early. But I mean, it's the more and more I sit back and take a objective look on the internet, I be seeing both sides to things. At first, I used to just think niggas just did, but girl, I see it now. I see it. So let's go get into pro-black. I'm playing in y'all face, Amanda Seales. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to be one of the people on this internet acting like, oh, I like Amanda Seales now. We still don't know who her paw is. She claimed he's a so-called black American. Who is the nigga? The girl is a plant. Nobody in the industry want to deal with this heifer. And she's sitting up here. Every time you see her, she in doggone, every time you see her, she's in kente cloth. And if she's not in kente cloth, she got dreads or braids. Y'all don't see the play. This really light-skinned woman with this mysterious father, because Negroes think that every black person is the same. This light-skinned woman with this mysterious black American father whom we do not know is literally on here just because she shared melanin with y'all. Y'all just gonna ride it. Y'all just gonna ride the wave. Y'all don't. It's giving Rachel Dolezal, or however you say the last name. Every time you see this bitch, she trying to get blacker and blacker, but it just don't. It don't go like that. Girl, let's go over here, girl. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. I just see the play. It's giving Jesse Jackson. It's giving Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, and y'all falling for it. Not y'all, but the people falling for it. I feel sorry for y'all. Look at this.
Now, if I'm lying, if I'm speaking out of turn, people, y'all correct me. But y'all know I'm sometimes, and it's happened before, people in our community forget that they're black. And they try to appease a group of people that's probably never going to embrace them. And once they realize that, guess who's the first group to take them back?
I don't know her.
Mean Beans, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Mean Beans. Happy birthday. Drop some purple hearts in the chat for Mean Beans' birthday, you guys. Happy birthday. Please like the video if you haven't already. Only 116 likes and over 230 people watching the video. Please like the video. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with everything that you desire. Happy birthday, my love. Happy birthday. Hey, Yusef. Happy birthday, Mean Beans. I'm so happy you have another solar return. Shout out to my dog, Mean Beans, man. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's get back into Dr. Umar Jr.
You know, I ain't say nobody's name, Amanda.
You don't even know who I'm talking about.
I don't know.
How you know who I'm talking about? But we've seen this happen before. Rest his soul, O.J. Simpson. You know, he had the famous quote, "I'm O.J., I ain't black." Even Michael Jackson went through what he went through, rest his soul.
Right.
Even Kanye had to be reminded. And now Miss Owens, who, I don't want no black pilots, I don't want this, I don't want that. And now we can't keep off our black media station. When before she gave us her butt to kiss. Now, if I'm lying, if I'm speaking out of turn, people, y'all correct me. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. Now, you're talking about somebody that's always uplifted this community. And I was one of the first guys that had a viral moment with Cat Williams, and they couldn't wait. Excuse me. They couldn't wait to.
Can I clarify something? Because I too was in this mindset, but once you understand the life and the world and politics as far as social politics when it comes to race, you understand that identifying as so-called black literally takes away your identity. When you say I'm black, you literally erase your identity. Every other race socially has an identity. When you say you're black, number one, you're grouping yourself in a huge population of people. There are more black people on this earth than so-called clear. Secondly, in that population, you then become lost because who are you amongst these so-called black people? Third, black is the absence of color and the absence of everything. They say when you close your eyelids, what do you see? Black. If the lights are out in the room, can you see? Can you feel? You're lost. So I understand now what it means when these people say, hey, don't call me black or I'm not black. Right. And that's a bigger one too, Jasmine. Thank you for saying that. You take on the energy of oppression and the experience. Listen, when we sit up here, oh, I'm just black, I'm just black, I'm just black. Do you know the connotations that come behind saying I'm black? That's why I encourage people to have an identity. Now, with Amanda Seales, I ain't gonna hold y'all. Amanda Seales, you could bark up that Candace Owens tree, and when she drag you with the most educated drag you've ever seen, you cosplaying ass bitch, don't come crying. Because listen, Amanda Seales is not stupid. What Amanda Seales knows is that the majority of so-called black people aren't on the side of Candace Owens. Okay? So she's going to pick that fight because she knows most black people automatically don't like her and they're going to take her side. But if and when Candace Owens grabbed this hoe by the braids and drag her up and down that dashiki she wearing, that print she got on, I don't want to hear nobody saying nothing. Okay. Hey, when Candace Owens respond to this bitch and do her like Trump did Joe Biden or do her like Chris Brown just did Quavo, don't y'all say nothing. Because Amanda Seales is asking for it. She trying to get clout. She trying to get on. So when this happens, because if it happens, I'm telling you, girl, Candace Owens is going to drag her for filth. And I don't want to hear nobody say nothing. That's all I'm saying. But go ahead on, let Shay thick tongue ass get your crossed up. Go ahead.
Attack me. But Candace has given y'all her butt to kiss for 2 decades. And the moment, what they doing? They can't fire me. They can't fire me. The hell you say? Now look at her.
It's not her fault.
Whose fault is it? Oh, no. Let's not take that blame.
Let her back in.
Huh?
The spaces that let her back in.
Oh, okay. But that's how we are. We're very forgiving people.
Who taught us to be that?
We do.
Who taught us that version of forgiveness? Do I need to do the lesson?
No, because I know.
Them slave owners taught us that version of forgiveness. They gave us a Bible called the Slave Bible. And this Bible had parts of it taken out. It had the parts.
Who is us, ma'am? We need to be proving that you even Black American, so-called. Who is us? You a Caribbean ass bitch with an alleged mysterious Black father. Y'all better stop playing, girl. I'm gonna let her play at y'all feet. Go ahead.
Of uprisings taken out. It taught about
What Black person need to be wearing? This hoe got a kente cloth fucking pantsuit. I ain't never seen it. Look at what we looking at. This bitch got on a kente cloth pantsuit. Never seen it in my life. The bitch turned the dashiki into a two-piece. The bitch turned the dashiki into a two-piece. I ain't never seen it. Now the slave Bible thing, I agree, it is accurate, but I'm just saying, like, it's all the buzzwords and trigger words for me. It's all the buzzwords and trigger words for me. It's all the things that she knows is gonna trigger a response from the Negroes while she sits there in a two-piece kente cloth. She probably put on goddamn cocoa butter and lit incense before she came out there. This is real. I don't like her. That bitch ain't for the. She ain't for the people. She ain't for y'all, but she gonna play like she is. Oh, it's the slave Bible. When the slave master put that book all to remind you that you are nothing but a slave. We know it was all you had to do was say religion. You ain't have to go, oh, it's the slave Bible. See, when the slave master took and put that book in our hands, it made us all docile and the slaver and the slave and the slave. The bitch is playing with y'all. She playing with y'all.
Taught us that version of forgiveness. They gave us a Bible called the Slave Bible. And this Bible had parts of it taken out. It had the parts of uprisings taken out. It taught about forgiveness because they needed to make it okay in their minds.
No matter how bad I treat you, at some point in time, I need you to forgive me for the wrongs I've done against you.
Because they had convinced themselves that it was still okay to keep people enslaved whose souls were saved.
Yeah.
Even though they knew that that was counterproductive to the teachings that they had learned. So, we are oftentimes forgiving to our own detriment.
We are.
And listen, here's the thing. You know what the thing about forgiveness is that you should absolutely forgive people who ask for it.
Right.
Who ask for it.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay to forgive.
Redemption.
I don't forget. I just move on.
But redemption requires action.
Mm-hmm.
There are restorative justice practices that have to be implemented in order for atonement to truly take place. And when that's not the course of action, it looks like something else, right?
Yeah.
It looks yucky. It looks like capitalism. It looks like Girl, look at the clickbait. Yeah. It looks like naivety.
I didn't even catch the earrings. I didn't even catch the bamboo earrings. At least 2 pair. This bitch looked like the 80s and 90s threw up on her face. Girl.
It looks like naivete. It looks dumb. And it looks insulting to anybody who has a mind. Mm-hmm. And ultimately, again, I will bring it back to what makes a black space at this point. Mm-hmm. Because when I create black spaces, Shannon Sharp, mm-hmm. like Smart, Funny, and Black, right. like my podcast, Small Doses, my radio show, The Amanda Seales Show, we literally do Black-curate news. Mm-hmm. When I create black spaces, the word black in that context is always about community. You said it earlier. Right. So my problem, like you've already pointed out, is that I'm thinking, well, when they make a black space, it's also the same thing. But baby, I got kicked out of a black space. You know what I'm saying? I literally got kicked out of a black space by a black woman who sick black people on me, black men on me to remove me. So at this point, I understand that we can't just look at black people and say, is this skin folk or kinfolk? We got to look at black spaces. Mm-hmm. Is this skin folk or kinfolk? And all of these black media spaces that took her back in, all of these black media spaces that have just excoriated me for weeks, I look at them and say, you are simply black by name because you are white by commerce. Mm-hmm.
This was triggering for me. Who the fuck are you? Who are you to say what? I have black spaces. I have black spaces. I have black spaces. It's giving Kamala Harris. In my opinion, wasn't just a month or so ago, she was on this bitch crying, talking about how she's not, y'all don't think she's black enough, and do. Amanda Seales wants to be accepted. That's what this is all about. Amanda Seales wants to be accepted.
Because you don't never have to guess.
Period. That's what this is all about. She wants to be accepted. Hold on. I can't stand this girl. If y'all think this is about the collective of black folk, y'all foolish. This girl saying and doing anything she can so that she can get accepted back into the spaces that has blackballed her. That's what this is all about. That's why she said it at the end of the last interview. Yeah, I have all these black spaces, but when I make black spaces, I'm not champion. The other black spaces blackball me. This is all this is about. That's all this is about. And she's using your triggers to get back in those so-called black spaces. And this the worst part. Look, she's not even being a pick-me for the black community. She's using the black community to be a pick-me for the black industry. Let me say that part again. She's not being a pick-me for the black community, not at all. She's using the black community to be a pick-me and get back into the black industry. See, nobody in the industry mess with her. Not even the political people mess with her. She's not, I'm talking about not even the Tamika Mallory's and all of them. Nobody fucks with Amanda Seales. Y'all not gonna tell me it's everybody and not Amanda Seales. She's not trying to be down with you. She ain't doing no grassroots shit. She ain't fucking with the people down here at the bottom. This ain't got nothing to do with grassroots. This ain't got nothing to do with the average black person. Amanda Seales is using the triggers, the traumas, and the woes of the regular black folk to get back into the black space that kicked her out, which is the black industry. Period. And you know what? I agree. Listen, Monique, I kind of agree with the last part. And it's not that I don't like Amanda personally, because I don't know her. It's just I don't see authenticity when I see Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales gives me no authenticity. I think that's the problem I have with her. But do I think she's genuinely pro-black? No. I think that's the problem I have with her. I think she's using black people's, trauma to get where she want to go in this whole industry thing. And for that, Monique, I think that's where my problem comes in with her. And she may mean well, and maybe I'm calling it wrong, but I just see, I'm a good judge of character, and I see a bunch of bull when I see her. Thank you, Mila, for the super chat. She says, I don't like how manipulative she speaks. It's weird. Listen, she's using us to get back into those spaces. But think about this. Let me say this, y'all. Yeah, it's like Black Lives Matter. Thank you again, Mila, for the super chat. Thank you again. Listen, every time she goes on her black spiel, it always goes back to, but they don't fuck with me. And when she say they, she's not talking about me and you. She's talking about the Issa Rays. She's sitting up there and did this whole spiel about Candace Owens because Candace Owens continues to get let back in to the industry, and she doesn't. If the political space don't like Amanda Seales, if the acting space don't like Amanda Seales, if the comedy space don't like Amanda Seales, when are we gonna say it might be Amanda Seales? I'm just trying to ask a real question. If all these spaces don't like Amanda Seales, when is it gonna be Amanda Seales? I think for me, y'all, what I'm trying to get y'all to see is they got a lot of people in this industry that's gonna get up on these platforms, that's gonna go online, and they are using you for their own personal gain. Who is the daddy, B-Dub? Because we looked him up and we couldn't find him. We couldn't find him. Who's the daddy? When I looked it up, they said it was mysterious. They had a blank picture there. They didn't know who he was. Who are daddy? Who are daddy? We looked him up. We seen who the mama was. Who the daddy? Yeah, girl, we looked them up, B-Dub. Yes, we did. Who is the pappy? But no, seriously, guys, I see something different. And I'm used to being on the odd man out team. Trust me. So it you know what I mean? You just found that she posted a picture in March. On what platform? Send it to my DM. Send it to my DM. Thank you, Azure, for the super chat. He said, I did a video about Amanda on my channel and pointed how self-serving Amanda and her rhetoric was. Then one person just into my comment section windmilling for her. That had to be Amanda because it might be her. It really might be her. It really might be her. Good morning, everybody who coming in. My IG is Voodoo Doll TV. Voodoo Doll TV. But Azure, you listen. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Azure TV. Y'all go follow Azure TV. Listen, Denisha. I think this is the part where we messing up. Denisha says, but it's not her fault who her dad is. She didn't pick him. She can still be pro-black with a non-black dad. I didn't pick my father. None of us picked our father. You are absolutely right. But it's not about who her daddy is. I feel like and let me explain it. I know Google say her daddy black. Who is the nigga? That's what I'm trying to see. Who is the nigga? Somebody send them to me. Even if she is half black, it don't matter. She's not for us. How many full-blooded Negroes out there that don't care about us? Candace being one of them. Good point. Good point. Listen, it's not about her being half black or full black or none of that. I promise you. Good morning, Zach. It's not about that. Good morning, Ralph. I swear to God, it's not about her being half black. That's a part of it. My main thing is I've been here before. I am the odd man out. I know it. I've been here before. I'm actually comfortable in these spaces. Let me go accept you in my DM. Hold on. I'm comfortable in these spaces. I promise y'all. I promise you. I've been here before where it's only me and a couple of people on this island and everybody around here looking at us crazy because we saying something different. I get it. I promise you. Listen to what I'm saying. Amanda Seales does not genuinely want your support. Period. Amanda Seales is not genuine about who and what it is that she's doing. Okay, hold on. Thank you, Azure. Azure sent the picture. Hold on. Let me share this right quick. Hold on. Share this tab instead. All right. So here is the alleged Black American father. Alleged. So y'all see a black man and just assume I don't. What's his name? Who is the nigga? Who is the nigga? But again, this is only a portion of my issue with her. First of all, who is the nigga? And let me say this. And let me say this to you guys. Let me say this. Please be wary. I need all my Black American Negroes. We got to have a Negro meeting. We have to have a Negro meeting. We need a Negro meeting. Y'all got to stop thinking that everybody who look like you is for you. Please. Just because she's this section of Black doesn't mean that she's genuinely for your section of Black. This is not to separate nobody or promote separatism. It's just the facts. Everybody got their squad. The Nigerians got their squad. The Guyanan people got their squad. The Afro-Latinas, and they got sub-squads. So the Dominicans got their squads. The Puerto Ricans got their squads. Everybody got their squad. And there's nothing wrong with that. My only issue is that we don't have our squad because we think that all of us is one squad. Now, see, I'm all for Pan-Africanism if we get our squad together first and then we join the movement. But what happens is we don't get our squad and our identity together and we blend in with everybody else who has a squad, and that puts the blinders on for the bull. And that's how they take advantage of us. Do you understand what I'm saying? What does that mean? If the Dominicans got a squad, the Nigerians got a squad, the South African the Nubians got a squad, all these other people have squads. The Black Mexicans have a squad, but the Black American don't have a squad because we believe that we're all one. Do you see how that can be deceiving to us? How they have a one-up on us? Not that they want to, not saying that they genuinely want to do us dirty, but what I'm saying is it puts blinders on us because we haven't formed our identity and we're blending in amongst a bunch of other small subgroups. And because of that, we get played every time. This is how you can get an African could be cool, use the colloquialisms and all of that, or Haitian, and then on Mad Day say you don't have no culture. Because they'll say, oh, I'm Haitian. I know who my great granddaddy is. You don't. See, you see what I'm saying? What I'm saying to the Black American people is just because these people from these other subgroups come in and say they're pro-Black, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the genuineness behind it. My issue with Candace Owens, with Amanda Seals is I feel like she's using you. I'm talking about you Black Americans. She's using you to get back into those spaces. I don't believe that she genuinely cares about you. Does that make sense? I don't think she genuinely cares about you per se. I think she's using you, pro-Black, to get into those spaces that don't want nothing to do with her. And how does she use you? Let me show you. Again, everybody in their subgroups knows who they are. Everybody in their subgroup know their history and they know who they are. Black American Negroes don't. All we know is the people say we was slaves from some part of West Africa and that's it. So here's the one up a person like Amanda Seals would have on you. Again, this is theory. Here's the one up a person like Amanda Seals would have on you. Because Amanda Seals knows who she is. Amanda Seals knows what her identity, but you don't. And she knows that you have a plight. She knows that you have a trauma and a struggle. And she knows that nobody really advocates for you genuinely, right? So what does Amanda Seals do? Well, I got the same skin color as them. So all I got to do is this Kente cloth, my two-piece, bamboo earrings with the name in the middle, go get me some faux locks, and get on TV, right? And say, I'm pro-black. I'm the only one that's pro-black. They don't really mess with me. And see, your blinders are on because you don't understand that although she shares your skin tone, she's not you. She knows she's not you. You don't know that she's not you. Right? Because she has an identity. You don't. I'm talking about the masses and the collective of black people. I'm trying to put this down as simple as I can. So what that does for Amanda is gives her a one-up, right? It gives her a one-up over you, and then she gets to use your influence like everybody else in the world, clear people included. So now she gets to use your influence to benefit her personal situation. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I'm about to look at it, Azure. You see what does? I hope this is making sense. Because again, you don't know who you are, and she knows that. You don't know that. And she uses that to her advantage. So all she has to do is look the part, act the part, and y'all gonna fall for a lock, stock, and barrel because again, she knows that she's different. You don't. So anybody who come along with the same melanin like you, y'all gonna jump up and be like, yup, she for us. That's how we get played all the time. That's how we get played all the time. That's how we get played all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Amanda used to use Mexican slang like essay and home. See, she used to be Afro-Latina. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. All she has to do is look the part because they have given you your identity every decade, Black Americans. I need all my Black Americans to listen to the sound of my voice. Ever since they started with this slavery shit, ever since we were in chains, they have given you your identity. They've taken away the ability for your parents, ancestors, and all that to give you, to tell you who you are. They even got it today where if your parents or grandparents tell you who you are, other Black people will look at you crazy and say, oh, you must be crazy listening to your grandmother. You mean to tell me I can't know who I am? Like my grandmother doesn't know who I am, but the clear man does? That's how psychological warfare works. Does that make sense? So since the clear people has given us our identity, since they come over here on them goddamn boats and you completely lost who you are, these people with foreigners alike, even the ones with melanin like you, uses that to their advantage because you don't know who you are. So they tell you, they don't tell nobody else this, Black American, just you, that all of y'all are the same. They don't tell that to the Indian. They don't tell that to the Afro-Latina. They don't tell that to the African. They don't tell that to the Black Asian. They don't tell that to most of the Caribbean. But you, Black American, because think about it, you're the source. You're the culture. You're everything. Without you, the world goes to shit. Let me say that part again. All races, all diaspora. Without the Black American, the world goes to shit. You are the only people on the face of this earth, including the Caribbeans, but you are the only people on the face of this earth, and listen to me good, who does not have an identity, although you are the culture. Think about it. Think about that. Without you, there is no world. Yet you're the only people on the face of this earth who does not have a past, a history, nor a culture. Everybody capitalizes off of you. Everybody. Stop me when I start lying. Everybody capitalizes off of you. Amanda aside, everybody capitalizes off of you. And you're the only person in the world who do not know who you are. The world don't move without you. But you are the only group of people on this entire flipping earth who do not know who you are. That is not a coincidence. That is done by design. You have to continue to not know who you are so that everybody could capitalize off of you, duck, goose. Hear me out. I understand this. So when I see Amanda Seals, and it ain't just her, when I see Yandy, Luther the King, when I see all these people, even our own people, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, even our own Negroes, because they even know that there's something that you don't know. When I see them, in my opinion, take advantage of my people, even our own people, even the Negroes, even the ones who are Negro and do it, it grinds my fucking gears. It grinds my gears. It literally grinds my gears. All of them. All these folk on these Twitter spaces, all these folk over there on all of these platforms. Oh, because I'm pro-black and I'm pro-black and I'm pro-black and I'm blackity, blackity, black, 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 blackity, blackity, black, black, black. And you pour in all your hard-earned money and energy into these folk. And they walk away counting your money and harvesting your energy and using your influence to catapult them the way they need to be. And you stay stuck at the bottom and still not knowing who the hell you are. Stop looking at these celebrity people and even the so-called political people thinking that these people are there for your advantage. None of them are. They're for their own. You said stop you. So stop, because you can't tell no one about themselves, silly. I'm not telling nobody about themselves. I said they telling you about yourself, duck, goose. Who are you? Who are you? You got a pair of tennis shoes. You might not even be a black person. Mind your business. You might not even be a black person. Get off of here. I don't even know you. Again, seeing somebody like this girl up here is triggering to me because I see the play and I know that most of my people don't. That really fucks with my soul. It bothers my spirit. And listen, I've been on this island before. It's okay. It's okay. I play well with others, but I play really good with myself too. It's okay. But I tell you what, I have never steered y'all on a path of negativity or wrong, and I see it. I see it. She playing in y'all face. Y'all may not see it now. Everybody wake up at different times. I pray and I ask the Most High God to give me patience, and it's been working. I swear to God, it's been working. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like, man, fuck all this. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. Keep being an alarm clock, like Dane said. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm telling y'all is Amanda Seals does not genuinely give a fuck about the Black American. She's using you. She want to be back into the Black Hollywood space. She don't care about you, Black American. But go off looking like Martin, looking like she was on the episode of Martin in 95 with her bamboo earrings. it takes. Because you have no idea who you are. The entertainment industry gives you your identity. In the 90s, this is what you look like. So what did Amanda Seales go do? Go get her some faux locks, bamboo earrings, and some goddamn, I'm calling it kente cloth, but I guess it's that 90s garb that we used to be wearing. And she gonna sit up here and say, I'm blackity black, pro-black, black, 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 blackity black, 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 black. And you niggas gonna eat it up because entertainment give you your goddamn identity. This looks familiar to you. The subconscious works harder than the conscious. They give you your identity. So because she looks like that and talks like this, oh, she gotta be for us. She playing in y'all face, baby. She playing in y'all face. I know you may not see it now. Hopefully you'll see it later. She playing in your face.
I am who I am. People know who I am. And that's a beautiful thing. The person I am is beautiful because you don't never have to guess. People like me are a blessing. You don't ever have to guess. And so much of this life is people not wanting to deal with the real and just hiding in the shadows. And instead of honoring, honor is a strong word, but instead of, regarding and respecting people who are straight ahead, we treat them like they are a nuisance. We treat them like they are a disruption when really they are a gift, because it really removes the guesswork of subtext. It removes the guesswork of ulterior motives. I am what I am. What you see is what you get. Whatever you hear me saying is what I'm saying. And to me, that is such an easier route. And I've found people in my life over time that really see that is such a dope way to exist. And it's been a blessing. So when I am who I am, people know who I am. And that's a beautiful.
Really quick question to the Black Americans in the chat. Have you ever had to proven your blackness? Remember we were talking about this with the Creole clear woman? It's the same shit. Have you ever had to physically prove your blackness? Have you ever had to dress like this and wear earrings like this, in the braids like this, and get on anybody's platform to say, I am who I am because I'm black? Shouldn't that be red flag number one? Even if you like Amanda Seales, shouldn't that be red flag number one? Just out of curiosity, take her out of it. Shouldn't that be red flag number one? Just out of curiosity. I'm really trying to see something. Because I've been living 41 years as a Black American, and I've never had to do what she's doing. If there's question or pause for cause, it's for genuine reasons. Why is it that she has to put the costume on and put the whole shit on to tell y'all, I am black. I'm a Black American. I'm pro-black. Why? You know why I think she's performing, Hampton? Let me show you. You want to know why I think she's performing, Hampton's Finest? I think she's performing because she's performative. Again, you dress like this? How many Black people you know dress like this? When you sitting around talking to other Black folk, do you have to talk about how pro-Black you are? Just out of curiosity, when you sitting around your family, your friends, like, in the hood or at the picnic or at the whatever, do y'all, real talk, do you have to do this? Because I'll tell you now, of the 41 years I've been Black in America, so-called Black American, I ain't never had to do all of this. I feel like she's performing because she's performative. And look, I'm with you, B-Dub. I got some African earrings. I got some earrings that, some African earrings. But I don't have the whole fit. I'm not walking around looking like King Joffrey Jaffa. You see what I'm saying? Somebody sent me a whole pack of earrings. They got some African shit in there. I'm not walking around with the earrings, the head wrap, the body wrap. You feel what I'm saying? The sandals. She's performative. She's performing. She reached all the way back to the 90s because in the 90s, entertainment gave you your identity, Black people. So she reached all the way back to the 90s to give you a little 90s Black, Queen Latifah, we are living, hey, single. Ooh, and in a 90s kind of world, I'm glad I got my girls. Yes. You see, I keep telling you, your subconscious works harder than the conscious. And you being able to identify with that, you see her and automatically there's a connection. Okay? The earrings, the braids, connection is all connecting. The dots are connecting. And then when she puts on because I'm Black and nobody wants to accept me in the industry because I'm Black and they all are mad at me and they're all jealous because I'm Black and I'm Black and I'm Black and I'm Black. And then you couple that with what your subconscious already thinks it's seeing. You get lost in the fact that she's using you and she ain't even who she's portraying herself to be. She really not. She's not who she's portraying herself to be at all. But you're not going to catch that because you're confused by the melanin and the thought that you guys are all the same. We're all the same when we're not, and that's okay. I just don't know. And look how she jumped on the Angel Reese thing. These people are very calculated. He asked about Angel Reese, so she goes off on the Negro or the African guy that we already was going off on to get on our side. Look, peep, catch.
And I'm gonna have to have.
Well, you're not saying it. I am.
Oh.
She is a young person. Do you know how disgusting that is? And that cornball who loves to make himself look like he's the white people's savior.
Who said that?
Emmanuel Akko.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Corny, C-bad.
Oh Lord, have mercy, man.
Come talk to me, white people. I'm the Black guy that's nice. Cut it out. It's ridiculous.
Man, I know these people, man. I'm gonna have to have.
Well, you're not saying it. I am.
Oh.
She is a young person. Do you know how
This bitch full of shit. She not lying, but we already said that. She not lying, but we already said it. It's already been said and done. I'm all here for the eat the meat, spit out the bones type tea. And when she's right, she's right. When she's right, she's right. It's not that what she's saying is wrong. I agree with some of what she's saying. I think I struggle with the why. They don't even pander to Africans like they pander to us. I think that's what it is. I struggle with the why. I don't struggle with the what. I struggle with the why. That's what it is. I feel like she's disingenuous. I feel like she's a user. I feel like she's taking advantage of Black people. Black American people, so-called. And I think that because, like I said, we don't know who we are and we're lost in our identity, that we don't even see the play happens. Let me play one more clip. I just see it different, y'all. And again, I'm used to it. It'll come to pass. I promise you.
That because if I don't see things exactly as you see them,
I don't expect you to.
Don't take it as being combative. You see things one way, I might see it a different way. That doesn't mean I'm being combative.
I would say it's combative when there's a undermining of how someone sees something.
But why are you trying to undermine how I see it?
Because it's my experience.
Okay, well, I'm telling you,
You don't know my experience.
But I'm saying, see, you take it as if I don't agree with you, I'm being combative.
No, I don't. I take it as if I have an experience and you're telling me that my experience isn't what it is.
No,
You're telling me that my thinking somebody is racist who I was in a classroom with for a year that you have never met. You are emitting doubt upon that because of your own experiences.
No, I was talking about the teacher and you.
Right.
And I said,
in your
I believe based on my experience. And a lot of people, I'll also ask that because if I don't see things at kids correct an adult, no matter what society it is frowned upon. That's what I was saying. Okay. You took it as that I'm trying to minimize your experience and say, well, I'm defending her when I wasn't.
Okay. I think there's something worth saying that could come off that way and it should be something to consider.
Well, see, again, you're going to consider it your way because you see things, like you said, you see things through your prism. Okay.
I think it's fascinating to watch you accuse me of doing the thing that you're doing.
No,
fascinating.
I think it's
fascinating.
This is your interview, so I won't interject what I think. But anyway, your mom is white.
My mother is not white.
Is your
Why
mom?
do people keep saying my mother is white?
She's West Indian, so.
She is a black woman from Grenada, which is a black island.
She married a white man.
No, she did not.
You say you started doing white things?
My aunt married a white man. That's what I said.
At kids.
I see why nobody don't like her. I see why nobody don't like her in the industry. That first slide where she was talking about her experience with a teacher, I agree with Shannon. We from the South. Children talking back to any adult is frowned upon. I don't know. I know Black Americans have different cultures up north or west and east coast and down south. But in the South, a child speaking back to an adult is frowned upon. That's a fact. That's a fact. So that part I agree with, but I didn't hear the whole conversation. Thank you, Azure, for the super chat. Shannon is so unprepared, pitiful. Shannon is not, listen, y'all, the only reason the Cat Williams interview went the way it went is because Cat Williams was Cat Williamson. That's it. That's it. Cat Williams ain't the interviewer y'all think he is. I promise you. I promise you that. It's just the fact that the people that he have on, they are them. He just so happened to have the platform to have them there. That's really his formula. And it's smart. It's really smart. I'd do it too if I was Shannon. I ain't even mad at him. Again, me being from the South, a child back these days is different. But Amanda should be around my age. A child addressing an adult, period, has always been frowned upon, period. Regardless if the teacher is being this, being that, your mama always told you, you come get me and I'll deal with that person. You know what I mean? Your mama would tell you, if you grew up 90s, early 90s on back, your mama would tell you, any adult, you come get me and I'll deal with them. That's how that went. You don't, as a child, correct, address, or none of that to an adult, period. So if that's what they were talking about, if, like I said, I didn't hear the whole conversation, if that's what they're talking about, Shannon being from Savannah, from Georgia, he understands it the way that I understand it. Secondly, that does not mean that it's undermining her experience. It's just a tradition. But if you were the so-called Black American that you're out here playing to be, you would know that. It ain't about you, fat. It's just the fact of tradition shows You know what I'm saying? And if you were raised as a Black American, you would know that. You turn around and cuss out the teacher 80s on back, your mama gonna bust your ass, right or wrong or indifferent. You don't know. You a child. A child stay in a child's place. But if you were in the culture the way you say that you're in, you wouldn't take it as if he's undermining your experience. Now, the new age Negroes, the soft ones who raising these serial killers, they think like this as well. Them the ones who scared to take the iPad from the 8-year-old because he might pop them upside the head. So I get that part of the Black people. That's why I said maybe early 90s, 80s on back. We was raised different. We was raised completely different. Right? So what I'm saying is, if she understood the culture the way in which she portrays herself to understand the culture, she would understand that him saying, hey, it's frowned upon for a child to speak to an adult, she wouldn't take that as a slight. She would understand why he's saying what he's saying. I don't think that he was trying to belittle her experience. I really don't. I really think he was just saying, hey, from tradition and culture that I know, a child don't speak to an adult like that. I'm not disregarding that, hey, she was right or wrong, but as a child, you don't address an adult. And that's probably why he brought up the fact that you was raised white. And this mysterious mystery around her parents is bothering me. Because why is he over here saying your mama white? No, my mama is not white. She's from Grenada. Well, your mama married a white. He's not white. Who is these people? Why is there such a mystery behind this woman? Why is he explaining the culture to her if she's supposed to be in the culture? It's giving angry Black woman, combative, know-it-all, but yet please give me sympathy and please help me. That's what it's giving. And I get the people saying, hey, he wasn't listening. And let me tell you what tradition calls for. Again, I'm from the South. When an adult came to your mama in the 80s or the 90s and said, your child, blah, 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 your mama didn't ask you no questions. If the blah, blah, blah was disrespect, ain't no talking. Because as a child, you don't do blah, blah, blah. You get it? So when Shannon is saying, I understand what you're saying, but blah, blah, blah is unacceptable, it's not that he's saying what she's saying is wrong. What he's saying is what you did was wrong. Regardless, if you're a child and this is an adult, you as a child stay in a child's place. You come get me. Let me come down there and handle that clear woman and deal with whoop-de-whoop. But you as a child, you don't step outside of that. That is not your place. So when he's saying that, it's not that he's taking away her experience. What he's coming from that Black child raised in the South that your mama say, hey, anything go on, you come get me, I'll handle them. You don't do this. But if a child, even right or wrong, if a child, when I came up, cursed out an adult, and that adult came and told your mama, oh, your child cursed me out, or your child was combative, or your child did da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you got your ass whipped on sight. So I think that it remind you, he's coming from a whole different generation. Even though he's a generation above me, he was raised by his grandmother, who was raised in a way completely different generation. You get what I'm saying? So his morals and thought process of how a child should be reared and dealt with amongst adults is way deeper than mine. His grandmother raised him. And Shannon older than me. So you imagine how the respect level was for a child in his era to adults. If his grandmother raised him, he was raised way different than me. So why is this important? It's not to undermine what she's saying. She's sitting there right now being combative. I couldn't imagine being the teacher. I couldn't imagine being the teacher. Right now, she's being combative. I couldn't imagine. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see your name. Mercy P82. Mercy P. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. Morning dog. Mandy throwed off. Owen. I made black excellence in shea butter form. Drop a P.O. box. I can send the jar. Helps clear acne and eczema in days. Erases acne scars and soothes pain. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Can somebody drop the P.O. box? They just dropped it for you, Fat. Thank you so much, Mercy P, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, Divine Empress, for the super sticker. I appreciate you for the super chat. Again, I was raised different. Let me go back to this other slide so you can see what I'm saying.
I'll also ask that, because if I don't see things exactly as you see them,
I don't expect you to.
Don't take it as being combative. You see things one way, I might see it a different way. That doesn't mean I'm being combative.
I would say it's combative when there's a undermining of how someone sees something.
But why are you trying to undermine how I see it?
Because it's my experience.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I
don't know my experience.
But I'm saying, see, you take it as, if I don't agree with you, I'm being combative.
No, I don't. I take it as, if I have an experience and you're telling me that my experience isn't what it is.
No,
You're telling me that my thinking somebody is racist, who I was in a classroom with for a year, that you have never met, you are emitting doubt upon that. Because
let me pause really quickly. If you come to me, let's say She Knows come to me and say, hey, girl, tell me why I went down to the store and I was minding my business, pumping my gas, and my music was on, and somebody came up to me and told me my music was too loud, and I cursed them the fuck out because I'm minding my business. Don't worry about what's going on with my music, right? Let's just say She Knows says that. And then I said, well, She Knows, what if the music was too loud? You think your music could have been turned down a little bit? If She Knows then turns around and say, you trying to undermine my experience. No, you gave me a scenario, or you gave me a situation, and I'm telling you the way I see it. See, me looking at it differently or giving a different response does not necessarily mean I'm undermining your experience. It's just me saying I see it differently. So with her talking about a child in school, he has a different way of thinking about the situation, because his mindset is, and I'm pretty sure, you were a child. You a child. I don't care what this lady was doing. You were a child. So for me, you get what I'm saying? It's different. So just because you come to me and give me a scenario or a story, and I don't automatically side with you, doesn't mean I'm undermining your experience. What I'm saying is, hey, I'm looking at it differently. You told me what happened, and I'm looking at it in a different way. But she's going to flip it like, oh, you're undermining my experience. See, a lot of people in today's society does that also bad. We are real bad with that. If I say I like A, then B automatically say, oh, you're anti-B. What? I ain't say I was anti-B. No. Nope. You got to be anti-B because you said you like A. But what does liking A have to do with B? Because if you don't like A and B, you must be anti-B. What? That's what we do in our society in 2024. That's what we do. We're notorious for it. And that's what she's doing. He's saying, I see it differently. At the end of the day, you was a child. A child stay in a child's place. You're undermining my experience. You don't know this lady. You weren't there. I get it. But given the story that you just gave me, as a child, you was wrong. See, you're undermining my... No, see? You get what I'm saying? But again, I already said, Esther, that she said you're basing your opinion off a 10-second clip. Wouldn't it be fair to at least watch the full interview? Like you tell us, get past person and listen to the message. By the way, I haven't watched it either. Listen, I never said this is a whole nother situation. The first message I said was right. I said, but it's disingenuous. I agree with the first message. So this whole situation here, we're talking about undermining, I don't agree with this. We passed her cosplaying. I'm on the fact that she's over here trying to Karen up a situation where they see things differently because she's playing like she's from a situation that she's really not. And you're right. I probably should watch the entire interview, but I don't care. I don't like her. She doesn't offer any substance to me. There's nothing Amanda Seales says or does that offers substance to me or our community. She just panders. I don't want to watch 2-3 hours of her complaining. I got better things to do in my day. So you're right. I probably should watch the interview, but from the clips that I'm seeing and the discussion that they're talking about, he's not wrong. You know what I mean? But if she was really saying a real message, like, hey, Black children are disproportionately disenfranchised through the prison to school, the school to prison pipelines, and they are illiterate at this rate, and da-da-da-da. You're absolutely right. I would look past the person and listen to the message. She's not saying nothing for the benefit of Black people. She's using Black trauma to get to where she want to go. She's not saying anything of substance to Black people, but pandering to your trauma. I'm Black, I'm pro-Black. I create space for Black people. I'm Black. Black. Why don't Black people like me? How does that help anything with Black people? That don't help us and don't inform us on nothing. She's no substance to the community. I've never seen her give substance to the community. It's always pandering. I created a Black space. See, I'm the one helping up for y'all Black people. See, they not helping up for you. I'm helping up for you, Black people. Blacks, hey, Blacks. I'm helping up for you. They not, see, y'all like them, but they not helping up for you. That's all I hear from her every time I hear her. She don't offer nothing to the Black community, but pandering. And I just can't get past the costume. Because that's what she's wearing. A fucking costume. I can't get past the costume. I'm sorry.
You, because of your own experiences.
No, I was talking about the teacher and you.
Right.
And I said,
in your
I believe based on my experience, and a lot of people, I'll also ask that, because if I correct an adult,
right,
no matter what society it is frowned upon. That's
he literally said what I just said. Hey, it's not about your experience. I believe based on my experience as a child, you don't correct an adult. He's not wrong in that. That's just the way he sees it. That's his experience. That's the way he was raised. That's the way I was raised too. You guys like the video?
what I was saying. Okay. You took it as that I'm trying to minimize your experience and say, well, I'm defending her when I wasn't.
Okay. I think there's something worth saying that could come off that way, and it should be something to consider.
See, if you go into something with your mind already made up about her, you're not going to see nothing different. We got to stop putting expectations on these people. They are human. They are no better than us. It's not that I'm making up my mind about her. I'm trying to show Black American people that she's not genuine. It's not about her. Amanda is one of many. See, I think that's what the mistake is. I think y'all think that it's just, I don't like Amanda. She's one of many. I've done this to many of Black people in the media. Amanda is just the one we're talking about today. It's not about her. It's really about you. And you believing that, hey, we can let X, Y, and Z slide because she's Black. Or we can let X, Y, and Z slide because she's human. That's not the point. The point is she's using you. This is for you. This ain't for, screw Amanda. Let's say it's not Amanda. Let's say it's Candace Owens. Let's say it's not Candace Owens. Let's say it's I don't care. What I'm saying is she's using your ignorance to capitalize off of you. This is the message is for you. It ain't about her. It's for you. I don't like no celebrity. So by that logic, to be honest, I don't like not now celebrity. I tell you, every time I get on this mic, I tell y'all, I do not like celebrities. Not none of them. I tell y'all every time. So by that logic, I'm looking at everybody negative then. Because I don't like none of them. I literally don't like none of them. Not one. Because I know what they doing. Y'all don't. Y'all being entertained. I see past the entertainment. So it's not about me not liking her. I don't know her. What that bitch eat don't make me shit. She's just one of many celebrities that I don't give a damn about. What I'm saying is she's using your fat. That's all. Alicia, that's it, baby. It's not about me liking. I think that in humanity, period, amongst Black Americans, because I can only speak about us. I'm not saying just her. I'm talking about all of them. I don't expect nothing different from these people. They all effed up, so I don't expect them to do nothing different. And I get that. But I think that the problem is if nobody says, hey, y'all might want to think twice or take a look at this, then she begins to continue to deceive people. It's not that I expect anything from them. I don't expect nothing from nobody. But what I'm saying is, if I'm trying to ring the alarm that these people that they putting in front of your face on social media, they are not for your betterment. They are for your detriment. They're puppets. Amanda is just the puppet we talking about today, but yet still they're puppets. It's about the masses. It's not about Amanda. It's not about me. It's not about the single onesie twosies. It's about me trying to say as a Black voice, hey, Black people, hey, y'all might want to look twice at this. This ain't, you see what I'm saying? That's all. Again, I see it differently. I'm tired of looking at us getting used. I think that's where my frustration comes in. It's almost like, y'all ever watched a scary movie and you know Michael Myers is behind the closet? This is the way it looks to me, right? Black Americans are the person running away in the scary movie. I'm at the theater. These celebrities are Michael Myers hiding behind the closet. And as I see Black Americans go toward this closet, I'm in the theater saying, don't go by the closet. Don't go by the closet, girl. He behind there. Don't go. You see what I'm saying? And then it frustrates me when you go by the closet and then that's the way it looks to me. So when I talk about these celebrities, Amanda included, she ain't no different. Everybody could get it. I see that these celebrities are Michael Myers behind the closet, and I'm at the theater yelling at y'all, don't go behind the closet, and y'all going anyway, for the most part. So that's, I think, where I get frustrated at, because people are people wouldn't see it that way because they're oblivious to the fact that Michael Myers is behind the closet. And what they're doing is like, oh, well, the closet is a safer space to hide, so I don't get the big deal. While I'm yelling, girl, he behind the closet. Yeah, but most people don't go in the closet. So it just kind of, goes like that. And I'm telling y'all now, I love y'all down to the ground. I do not like no celebrities, not one. It's going to be a time your fave going to come up on a topic, and it's going to really mess with you. I'm telling you now, you got to be strong. You're going to have to be strong now. You're going to have to be strong because I don't want to come up on your fave. Everything cool while we on the other faves. But when it's your fave, it's a problem. They all get the same smoke from me. They all get the same smoke from me. I don't give a damn about none of them. All of them. And I could like their music. I could like their movies. They all going to get this work, period. Thank you, Beautiful Ink, for the super chat. Amanda has always given you don't have the range to understand what I'm trying to explain to you or how I'm trying to help you. And this is the worst part. Thank you, Beautiful Ink. She gives you don't have the range, but she don't have the range. She's not understanding that Shannon Sharp is not saying that you were wrong. What he's saying is the situation was wrong as a child. She don't even have the range. She don't even have the range. Thank you. Another thing that really hurts my feelings when I watch these celebrities do what they're doing is because I know what they're doing and the masses don't, right? And when I watch people go against other regular people for a celebrity who's genuinely or disingenuously taking advantage of them and they have no clue, it frustrates me. It really does. It hurts me and it frustrates me. And that's why I get to dragging these celebrities, because I understand that the people who are defending them don't even realize what's going on. They don't realize what's going on. And because of that, it makes me more upset with the celebrity. Does that make sense? So for instance, when I was talking about Meg Thee Stallion yesterday and her character, and I had people coming on there saying wooty wooty woot, and I said, y'all gonna make me not like Meg Thee Stallion. I said, please don't do that because then I'm a drag her. When I said y'all are gonna make me not like Meg, it's not because of what you're doing per se. It's because I understand that Meg got my people under such a fucking spell that she got them over here ready to battle me, and she wouldn't do shit for you. So because of that, I hate her more. Does that make sense? Or I don't like her more. Because I'm looking at the brainwashing she did to you, and that's pissing me off. And so instead of me taking my anger out on you, I'd rather take it out on Meg. And that's the frustration sometimes I get, because I watch my people be walking dead behind these celebrities. None of them people care about you. Not none. But they got you caring about them. When you could be taking that energy, you could be taking them resources, you could be taking all of that stuff you pouring into these celebrities who's taking, and giving nothing. And you could be putting that into your community, your family, your household, anything. You could be taking that, all those resources that you're putting into these people and putting it into something that could better you, your family, your neighborhood, your community, or something like that. And I watch them take, and I watch you give, and I watch them harvest your energy, harvest your thoughts, harvest all the good things and good qualities about you to the point where you will defend them with your lives. That hurts me and it bothers me and it makes me hate celebrities even fucking more. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. Because they hurting my people. And what's worse is the people that I'm basically going to bat for by going in on them don't understand that that's the process and they going in on me. But that's why I say it's fine. I don't hold grudges with nobody. Even somebody I got into yesterday about Meg, girl, if they on here, girl, I wouldn't even care because I understand. You see what I'm saying? What's happening in this situation? I completely understand what's going on. I think that at some point or at one point, maybe way down the line in the future, people are going to understand the logic kind of maybe that I have when it comes to these idols that I see my people worship. I think like maybe at some point they'll wake up and be like, yo, these motherfuckers really played in our face. You know what I mean? So please don't take it personal when I drag these celebrities. And the more y'all help up for them, the more I drag. I ain't even gonna hold you. The more y'all help up for these celebrities, the worse I want to drag them. Not because I really dislike them. I don't know these folk. It's because I'm watching what they did to y'all. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad. It makes me mad. Yesterday it was Meg. Today it's Amanda. All y'all faves gonna have a turn. All y'all faves gonna have a turn. I'm telling y'all, as soon as somebody say something crazy or do something crazy, they gonna get their turn. Y'all gotta be strong. Y'all gotta be strong, nah? Because if you're not strong, you're gonna get in your feelings. And listen, y'all can curse me out today and come back to the jokes tomorrow. It's cool. But if if you curse me out worse enough, then I'm gonna drag them more. Whoever your favorite, if you curse me out bad enough, I'm gonna drag them more. Because it's gonna infuriate me the way that they are using you to battle me. The best way to psychologically enslave a people is to get them to believe that there's a status or a separatism or a separate group, right? So if you take a disenfranchised group of people like Black people and you say, hey, we got celebrities, y'all one group. We got rich billionaires, y'all a small group, but y'all one group. You got high class people, y'all a group. Middle class people, y'all a group. Poor people, y'all a group. Everybody up that chain benefits off the poor people at the bottom. It's the same socially, right? Socially, Black Americans are in the poor class, whereas you have the small group of celebrity who literally takes the poor people and use them to boost them up. I'm just one amongst the poor calling the bullshit out on the celebrity. Divide and conquer is literally what it is. And they dividing and conquering us. That's why you got the Barbs versus the Barty gang. That's why the Beehive, they sting. Thank you, Medusa, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Esther, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just one amongst the poor calling y'all faves out, y'all. I watch my people go from worshiping God to worshiping people. That shit fucks with me bad. Real bad. Because not even that, and you know, I'm not for religion. So it's not even about church. I literally watch my people treat humans like their actual God, the most high God. I watch humans treat people like the most high God. People. Thank you for the super sticker, Felicia Renee. That infuriates me. That infuriates me, y'all. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, She Knows, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, please like the video. You know what it is too, y'all? I've always grown up hating the bully, right? So if there's a bully and the bully is picking on people or using people or taking advantage of people, it fucked with me bad to where I would fight the bully. Does that make sense? And then in this situation, I look at celebrities like the bully because they taking advantage of my people and I hate them for it because I'm watching my people being blindly led into bullshit, into hell. You got Beyonce around here saying, show me your wash rituals. Rituals, bitch? The fucking shit is called Sacred. The hair care products. And the shit is called Sacred. And she got y'all doing rituals and posting them online. Fuck Beyonce. Motherfuck Beyonce. See, when y'all wake up and realize them Europeans that came over here and colonized, a lot of them were Negro black. A lot of them were black. The clears don't exist without your people. Them Europeans who came over here were black. The people that taught the clears how to farm were black. The people that taught the clears how to keep you a slave were black. The people that practiced capitalism during slavery were black. At some point, we got to stop blaming the clears and look at the blacks. They just doing it now in the celebrity form. That's the only difference. Now it's just the title is different. Instead of it being a president or a congressman or a preacher, now it's a celebrity. They were black. They were black. And they are black. This was the biggest one. When Obama came on the scene, every poor black person in America just knew things were going to be different. We believed it. I watched elders cry. Listen to me and listen to me good. I watched elders who come from Jim Crow. I watched elders who come from a time where black people were hung, KKK. I watched them cry when this man became the president because they thought and they just knew that this was going to be different. Because this is a man who looks like me. He's going to get in here. He's going to advocate for me. He's going to do everything for me. And I watched them same people who cried get nothing, be disappointed, be put last by the same person they believed in. I hate these niggas. These pedestal ass niggas, these pedestal niggas, these clears put up on a pedestal for you to love. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. If I'm turning around, looking around, watching my people suffer at the hands of in the behest of these folks, and they don't even realize it, I hate these niggas. So guess what? Every single time I get a chance to drag these niggas, I'm going to drag these niggas. And you may think that I'm just a hater or I just don't like nobody or, oh, I have a problem with everybody. I do. What celebrity you like? None. I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas. Amanda Seales is one of the niggas I hate today. Well, alleged nigga, because we still don't know who the bitch is for real. I hate these niggas. It's just Amanda turn today. I hate these niggas. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I hate these niggas. Don't ask me which celebrity I like. None of them. I hate these niggas. And I can like their art, but I hate these niggas. I don't like them. I hate these niggas. I don't know how many times. I hate them. I don't like them. And I don't hate them for who they are personally. I hate them for what they doing to you. Let's wrap this shit up.
Well, see, again, you're going to consider it your way because you see things, like you said, you see things through your prism. Okay.
I think it's fascinating to watch you accuse me of doing the thing that you're doing.
No,
fascinating.
I think
it's fascinating.
This is your interview, so I won't interject what I think. But anyway, your mom is white.
My mother is not white.
Is your mom?
Why do people keep saying my mother is white?
She's West Indian, so
she is a black woman from Grenada, which is a black island.
She married a white man.
No,
I would hope, Pleasure Girl, I hope within the so-called drag you get the point that I'm making. What's the point? What's the solution? The solution is to wake you up so that you don't believe that these people are doing something good for you and you understand that they're actually doing quite the opposite. That's the point. That's the solution. Because then if I wake you up out of your stupor or out of your sleep behind these celebrities being sheep, then maybe you could take that energy that you were giving to those people, those sacrifices that you were giving to those people, and then maybe we could take that and put that toward the betterment of us. That's the solution. So I hope in the drag, my drags would be me dragging her outfit or her hair. I'm not dragging. I'm really trying to teach real quick. Not really teach, just educate. Hey, if you've been thinking this girl's been da-da-da-da, you might want to look at this. She's using you. She just want to get back in a good space. That's all. The colonizer is not successful without people like Amanda Seales.
You did not.
You say you started doing white things?
My aunt married a white man. That's why I said.
Kids correct an adult.
Shannon Sharp is in this Amanda Seales interview working defense for oppressors. Amanda's telling a story about a racist teacher in Florida in the 80s, and Shannon is wholeheartedly doing a why it gotta be racist. Maybe the teacher would have done the same with a white kid. Shake my effing head. Then somebody says Shannon Sharp be a little out of his depth for some of these interviews. I'm going to make this huge statement. Shannon Sharp just isn't smart enough to be engaging in profound dialogues with people like Amanda Seales. What? He flourishes better with athletes, Z-listers, and influencers. Even during Kat and Monique's interview, he was devaluing their pain. Shannon Sharp being biased, a bit condescending, and his research has been called out as incorrect, flawed several times throughout this interview. Feel how you want to feel about Amanda Seales, but he ain't equipped to interview her. LOL. Props to her for staying, to be honest.
Library. He's like, so what are we here for? And she's like, well, she corrects me in front of the class. And these three black people are like, here we go with this racist bullshit, because that's really what it is. We're in Florida in the 80s and the 90s. And
but let me ask you this.
Okay.
Do you think she would have felt equally as offended if a white kid, because I'm assuming this teacher was white, right?
Mm-hmm.
If a white child would have corrected her, I think most teachers would feel some type of way if a child corrects them.
That's not for me to surmise. I'm just saying that my experience was this lady giving wrong information.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to correct her. Now, this is the same lady who tried to accuse me of stealing. And when a white girl said, no, Amanda didn't steal it, I did. She was like, well, I think both of you need to go to the principal.
Right.
I am in Orlando, Florida, which is a notoriously racist state, Florida, in the 90s. And I'm talking to you about a white woman who is speaking about Black people, indigenous people in a library. He's like, so what are we here for? Where those same indigenous people have had all of their land taken from them by former criminals that were sent there from England. And she is calling them Stone Age people. And I, as a Black girl, the only Black girl in her class, am correcting her.
But my thing is, you're right. She possibly misspoke or she didn't know.
I guess my question to you is, why do you even feel compelled at this juncture in this interview? Why would you even feel compelled to try to?
Because I don't want, because I'm not defending. But my thing is that what I'm trying to say, most adults, when kids correct them or speak, feel some type of way. This is not unique to a Black, white, or white, Black.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm sorry that you took it that way. But I remember when I was growing up, my grandparents and parents said, hey, kids, stay in your place. Adults are speaking. That's all. Maybe that didn't happen where you were from in Orlando.
Where those same indigenous people.
But where I grew up, when I grew up, kids did not correct adults. So I apologize if you thought it came off as combative.
No problem.
But where I grew up, when I grew up, kids did not correct adults.
We're looking at a situation where one is thinking about, there's two different social injustices going on here. She's coming from the point of this white lady standing in front of all these people telling lies about my history or about Black history. She's right. If the lady was saying that there were Stone Age people and Amanda says, no, they were indigenous people whose land was taken from them, Amanda is 1,010% right. Did y'all hear that, Amanda? To the SEALs in the audience, did y'all hear that? She's 1,000,000,000% right. That's one side of it. His social perspective is right, wrong, or indifferent. A child does not correct an adult. Two things can be true at the same time. But just because he's saying, hey, you're absolutely right, but the way I was raised, a child does not correct an adult no matter the situation, right? It's just a difference of opinion. They're both right. I'm the little girl in the class. If I had known then what I know now, I'm the little girl in the class. I'll give you an example. I'm the little girl in the class who would have corrected the teacher. I would have said, no, that's not true, ma'am. We wasn't no slaves. We were indigenous to the land and woo-de-woo-de-woo. But let me give you the flip side of it. I'm also the little girl. If that teacher had called my mama and said I interrupted her during class, I'm also the little girl who would have got my ass whipped. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I'm the little girl who would have corrected the teacher, but I'm also the little girl who would have got my ass whipped. So this is why I see both sides of this argument. Just because he's saying, hey, the culture that I come from, even if you're right, a child stay in a child's place. You don't correct the teacher. That doesn't mean that what she's saying is wrong. He said it. You're right. It's just two different cultures, two different social issues going on here. And it's just too. Why can't a child? A child can, and that's why these children like they is today. A child can definitely do that. They can. They are. And that's why these children are unteachable. That's why they are so jacked up. That's why they are fucked up. And that's why even the parents can't tell them nothing. Because we've given them too much autonomy. Now, because they get to talk back and say what they want, now the parents have literally lost control of their children. We've given the children the ability to talk back, and we lost them. So, giving the children, our children, stop scratching my damn door. You're gonna scratch my paint up. I'll let you out. Giving our children the ability to talk back has literally turned them into a generation of drug addicts and serial killers. Y'all asked why, or y'all was upset at the Good Times reboot, and the baby was selling drugs, and the baby was a drug dealer, and carried a pistol. Look around. Look around. It's churn killing churn. It's babies killing babies. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It used to be adults. At least 17, 18. Now it's babies killing babies. You got to be careful, my generation of parents. You have to be very careful about blurring that line, right? Because it's one thing to let a child be able to express themselves, but there has to be a level and a line of respect that goes along with that. What does that mean? You can express yourself in a respectful manner, but when it comes to a level of disrespect, there has to be consequences for that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to just say and do as you please, because what happens is it backfires, right? So they say and do as they please outside, and then when you go inside and they come inside and you try to correct them, they're done. You can't. You can't. Babies are killing babies. Children are killing children. Children are drug addicts now. It used to be adults. Children are drug addicts now. If we took the Shannon Sharp approach versus the who's right and who's wrong approach of Amanda, our children wouldn't be killing each other like that. Because with a world full of Amandas, we are fucked. And again, I don't have no young kids. It's y'all kids y'all scared of, not me. We did a whole live on how we can get these kids to stop being so stuck on social media. And most of the parents said, I can't take the iPad from them, or I can't take this from them, because if I do, then they're going to whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. That's what happens when you give them that type of decision making. Not only are they dealing with other kids, they dealing with you. You can't have it both ways, one or the other. By no means am I lumping all youngsters together. If it ain't your child, then what we talking about, Dion? I never said your child. I never said no. I didn't say everybody's child. I'm looking around what's going on in the world. Y'all got to stop now. Y'all got to be strong. I know it don't attain to my child, so I don't take offense when other people say it. But look what we've gotten for us giving these children this type of doggone authority. Look at where we are as a society. Them children unaliving each other, and if you open your mouth too hard, they'll unalive your ass too. Can we talk? Again, I don't have a teenager living with me. I don't have a 12-year-old that I'm scared of. But a lot of Black people do. All right, Danielle with the 3 grandkids, been a member for a month. Kids was to be seen, not heard. My dad would have gotten that call. I would have got beat with a belt in front of the whole class. Me too. Me too. All right, Dion, I see your fat. Look, this is what I'm saying, though. We got to stop thinking about the onesie twosies and look at the collective. That is why the baby on Good Times is the preacher. I told y'all this last time we had the conversation. The reason Sweet Daddy was the person in the 70s version was because pimping and that whole culture and all that shit, that was the thing. That was the vice for Black people. They putting your reality in front of you. So they went from the 70s with the pimps now to the baby selling drugs because our baby's selling drugs. Where's the lie? They just reflecting your reality. That's all they doing. That is literally all they doing. Giving you back your reality. And Black people get offended. I don't understand why. Why we get offended? Why not fix it? Thank you, Ayula. Lil RT. That little nigga, that little demon looking ass little baby. A baby. And I see Black people champion this little baby. This baby literally raps. He can't read, but he raps about R-wording women, selling drugs, shooting, and he's celebrated in our community. And we champion it as a community, as a collective. Ain't too many people shutting that shit down. We champion it. Y'all look at Lil RT and then be mad about the baby on Good Times? For real? Y'all really let Lil RT, a little Black boy, 8, 9, 10-year-old Black boy talk about R-wording women, sex, violence, drugs, pow-powing. Y'all let him live, but then be mad about Good Times? Girl. No, but this the thing, Shundi. As a collective, we do condone it. You know why? Because I can count on one hand how many podcasters I saw did anything about Lil RT. I can count on one hand how many podcasters came on here, me included, and did a whole thing about what the fuck is going on in our culture where we have a little RT. Let me show y'all a little RT. Let me show y'all a little RT. I can count on one hand. So if we ignore, silence is complicity or complicit. When you're silent, you're complicit. Y'all know what I'm saying. So if nobody speaks on it, then we all don't care. Who cares about the image? I'm talking about the real life shit. I don't give a damn about the image. I'm talking about what's happening in real life. Look at this little nigga. Look at this little nigga. I want to show y'all, for those who don't know, little RT. Let me show y'all this little nigga.
You be all in the camera. No, we out here. We really out here, little RT. We out here.
Look at the lyrics. Look at the lyrics. I'll wait. Let me make it bigger for y'all, for the ones in the bike. Look at the lyrics and then we'll discuss it. I can count on one hand how many podcasters said something about this little boy. Candace Owens is one. I'm two. And I'm still looking for the other ones. Look at the lyrics. Read them. Read him. Back it up, little boy. If you ain't suck a peen, little bitch, you can get the F out my shit. Go on. 100 round. Hit him with the Glock. Take the fucking bitch or whatever. Go back. Hold on. This is yes, ma'am. How y'all mad at the cartoon? We got this shit in real life. 100 round, bitch. We in that kid. You won't take it out. 12 get behind. We gonna do 60. Fuck them out. And y'all mad at the cartoon? Black people, y'all is fake. Black people, y'all is fake as fuck. Y'all fake. This little nigga went on Kai Cenat's podcast. You know that catapulted him. Y'all fake as fuck. I don't give a damn about no cartoon. I care about this little nigga in real life. I don't give a god, fuck that cartoon. I'm talking about this little nigga. And look at the adults behind them. Look, adult. Wait, there's more. Strippers dancing on the little boy. Where's the outrage, black people? Where's the outrage?
Another viewer said, this got to be some.
Where's the outrage? This what you get when you let children have autonomy over themselves. Go ahead. Yeah. Let them express themselves. Go ahead. This what you get. When there's no parenting going on and the child makes the decisions, this is what you get. Go ahead on. Go ahead. Keep preaching to your kids to do this. And even if your child don't end up like this, the collective will. And that's a fact.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Like seafood sauce mandus.
Yeah.
Rich off food, seafood sauce. The RT mandus. No stuff, tap down.
Oh, hell yeah, I need to get your number, twin.
No stuff, man. 1 out of 10.
I'm ready to be at 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Like seafood sauce mandus.
Yeah.
Rich off food, seafood sauce. The RT mandus. No stuff, tap down.
Oh, hell yeah.
No shade, but his mama looks slow as a turtle. His mama looks slow as a fucking turtle. Look at him with Drake. Look.
Check him out, Joe.
And you wonder why I don't like these fucking celebrities. You wonder why. Why is this little nigga with Drake? That's y'all fave. That's y'all light-skinned fave, right? Girl, black people, y'all faking in a bitch. I don't give a fuck about no cartoon. I don't care. Look. All them adults around this little boy rap about some really fucked up shit. And y'all talking about an image? Girl, please. Girl, please. That's what you get when you allow children to make their own fucking decisions. So with that being said, I'm Team Shannon. I'm with motherfucking Shannon. I'm with Shannon. While y'all want to coddle Amanda Seals' feelings, even though she was right in what she said, she was right. But when you allow children to do whatever it is the fuck they want, you get little RT. Because you want your child to be able to express themselves. There's a way in which you do that. You don't just go and do how you want to do. Okay? That's what it's getting us. It's not working out good for us, my generation of parents, and the ones coming under us. Again, I'm the little girl who would have corrected the teacher, but I'm also the little girl who would have got my ass whipped when I got home. After that teacher would have called my mama and said I interrupted the class and corrected her, regardless of if I'm right or wrong, my mama would have bust my ass. You need that. Because without busting the ass, you get little RT. This nigga with Drake. Kai Sanat. You niggas better get out your feelings. Y'all better get out y'all feelings and start looking at this shit the way it is. See, y'all worry about how y'all feel. And the whole generation going to shit. We got women having children who are literally fucked up because the women decided they didn't want to quit smoking and drinking during pregnancy. And because we like the person, oh no, it's cool, leave them alone. Y'all just hating. That girl ain't did nothing. She just trying to she's a good mother because you like the bitch. Fuck the child. It's not about that. It's just because you like the bitch. Y'all better get out your motherfucking feelings. We got a generation of killers, and we're gonna have a new generation of children who will not fucking be able to handle themselves because the moms won't stop smoking and drinking. Look.
Oh, just around the chicken. I'm not on the chicken. That's cool. Put it. I like a lot. Okay. Okay, good. The baby right here. Yeah, he hungry. Like, come on. Let me get all right, come on. Come on. Ready? Like that or what? And then yours should be cooking. You let me know when, okay? Oh, just around the chicken. I'm not on the chicken. That's cool. Put it. I like a lot.
8 months old, he ain't reached for nothing. He ain't grabbed at nothing. He don't even recognize other sounds around him. He didn't even look the way where the waitress was. Look.
Like that or what? And then yours should be cooking. You let me know when.
She trying to spoon feed this baby who ain't never had a spoon to his mouth. Look.
I'm not on the chicken. That's cool. Put it. I like a lot. Okay. Okay, good. The baby right here. Yeah, he hungry. Like, come on. Well, I am. And the baby is gonna try mashed potatoes for the first time. Well, not for the first time in my life, but
lying
he's gonna
bitch.
try Cheesecake Factory mashed potatoes for the first time. He's hungry. He's hungry. Where the food at? Where the food at? Where's the food at?
How's practice today?
Oh, practice is fun. Well, I am.
This bitch said he gonna try mac and cheese for the first time. Then, not for the first time. For the first time at Cheesecake Factory.
For the first time in my life, but he's gonna try Cheesecake Factory. All right, come on.
This is what y'all feelings is procreating. He's 8 months old. This is because this is feelings. This is feelings. This is feelings. Our babies are suffering because we feel, girl. Let me get off here. Keep on, y'all stay in y'all feelings at this point. Let me get over here. Y'all homework today is to just think about something differently. I don't know. I ain't even got no homework for y'all. I'm getting off of here. My nerves bad. Y'all stay in y'all feelings. Oh, but I feel like this person and I feel like they should be able to do it. And I feel like, and I feel like, and I feel like, and I feel like. Stay in your feelings. We gonna fucking perish as a people. We gonna perish as a people. We got one group of kids will unalive your ass if you take the iPad or the phone. Then we got another group of kids coming up 8, 9, 10 years old, can't read, but rapping about unaliving R-wording your daughters. And then we got another group of kids who's probably going to be mentally and physically impaired because our feelings. Enjoy your feelings, y'all. Have a good day. I'm off this bitch. I'm going to Joce y'all up out of here because my nerves get bad when I get passionate like that. I love y'all. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat. You know what I won't blaze up. Come on, blaze.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, for your boy. Also for your boy, fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, wow, 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 lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.